All right. So,
All right, mic check, mic check.
Michael Checkington.
Michael Czechoslovakia Smith.
Michael
Czech-
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic is his nickname. It's not his name.
Okay. Anyway, so part of
Oh,
the
we're just starting. This isn't actually
Yeah.
mic check. Okay, that's fine.
part of the research I do
Mhm.
is like going out in public, finding families that are willing to participate, and then doing trials with children because I do developmental
Right.
research. And the study that I'm running currently, there's two parts to it. One, these aren't the only two parts, but two of the parts are seeing a series of shapes and then remembering the order of them.
Okay.
And another one is drawing your favorite animal.
Mhm.
So this one kid, he's 6 years old. Okay, so get an idea of how smart a 6-year-old is supposed to be in your mind.
I've got it. You do developmental research. I do developmental therapy, and so like I know like benchmarks and stuff.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm about right there.
Okay, so I have no idea how smart or dumb this kid's gonna be.
Mhm.
And the first thing is the shapes. So he's viewing the shapes, and they don't have to say the shapes out loud, but they're kids, so they often do. So like he's saying them. Up comes a pentagon.
Okay.
This kid,
Five sides, right?
yeah,
Okay. just making
extremely confident. Pentagon shows up on the screen. He goes, rectangle.
sure. My guy. It's close. It's close. I mean, he's only one side off. It's not like that was like
That's
out
not
of the
how that
park.
works. That's not how that works. I'm sorry,
Dude, are you bullying
but
these
I can't.
6-year-olds?
No, I didn't say anything because
Oh.
it doesn't matter what he thinks they are.
True. Okay.
But I'm like, oof, this kid.
Yeah, I hate to see that
so
one.
fucking stupid.
Absolutely fumbled the bag on that one.
And then we get to the part. It's like a break in the middle, where I'm like, hey. So he just looked at a bunch of zoo animals.
Mhm.
So I'm like, hey, I have an idea. Why don't you draw your favorite zoo animal?
All right. I mean, that's a tough ask.
I know. I'm not expecting anything good. Like,
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
But I sent you a picture of what this drawing
Yeah, I
is.
was gonna say you sent me something, and I was wondering how it was gonna be related. I haven't seen it yet.
I hope I'm not breaching any information like confidentiality.
There's a chance that you are, but whatever. I would show the camera, but it's not even.
Don't show the camera. Take a guess of what animal that is.
That's obviously a cow.
It's a zoo animal.
All right. It's a zoo animal. I'm gonna say giraffe.
That, my friend, is a rhinoceros.
For our good viewers at home, this is a rectangle.
That's a
Perfect.
pentagon.
This is a perfect rectangle. It's a pretty decent rectangle too, with 4 straight lines coming down, a weird dot toward the top right of one corner of the rectangle, and a curve coming out of the top right of the rectangle. Was all I had to look at. And I was like, I don't know, it could be like a cockroach or something, but no, it's a zoo animal.
There's no head. There's there's no head to this animal.
Honestly, hey,
And-
rhinos. The head kind of like melds right into the body. You know what? I'm gonna take the side of the kid on this one. This one.
The worst part is I wasn't rushing him. It wasn't. I gave them 30 seconds. I counted out loud. He got to 15. He had plenty of time to do whatever he wanted, but he decided he was done.
Hey man,
And
I think this says a lot about society. I think that like this kid is absolutely nailing like like poverty, inequality, and like something interesting and profound about racism. I don't really know, but hey, this is art. I don't know if you have the qualifications to be able to say, hey, kid, this rhino fucking sucks.
But none of that's actually important to really important to the data we're collecting. So whoever that participant was most likely a good participant, gave us good data.
Let's go, participant.
Yeah,
Let's go.
it's pretty hype.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Got to understand their thoughts.
Mhm.
But just that was a tough moment, and I'm sure it was a tough moment for the parent watching over the shoulder, being like,
oh, the parent was in the room too.
"It's outside. The parents are always there watching."
Did the parents react at all?
I don't. I wish I remembered. I don't remember.
Well, you took a picture of it.
After it was over.
Right.
So I was like, this drawing is so horrendous. I need to have fucking like photo, like take a photo of it.
I could easily see this is like in like a one-way glass like interrogation room kind of thing, and like parents are on the outside. You're like the doctor on the inside, just like helping the kid do their thing, and just be like, all right, draw me your like favorite animal. You have all the time in the world. Go ahead. And he draws this fucking monstrosity of a rectangle. You just like you like consult some charts. You like make sure you look something up, make sure it's all the same thing. You go outside like Mr. and Mrs. Whatever. I'm really sorry to say this, but your child absolutely fumbled the bag on this one.
Bring your child to art school. Jesus fuck. Oh my god.
Oh no, Mr. and Mrs. Whatever. Your child is gifted, actually.
Their gift was being bad at art.
Hey man, if it's in like the top percentile of something, it's got to count for something. You know, someone's gonna be interested in seeing that. Hell,
All right.
we're interested in seeing that. We're talking about it right now.
I'm not saying that like I'm expecting anything from these children. What I will say is that 9 times out of 10, I have to ask the child what animal they drew. Because I could not tell on my own. There was one time where a child drew, I didn't know what it was, and they told me it was a horse, and then the parent is looking, and they're like, "That's a great horse." And I'm like, "Yeah, good job."
You asked the dad to draw the horse, and it's the exact same thing. It's worse.
And then you see a horse walk by, and it looks exactly like the drawing.
That is surreal. I hate imagining that.
It was like 90% legs. That's how you can imagine it.
90%. Damn, the legs on that horse.
Yeah, that horse was 90% legs and 100% reason to remember the name.
They're gonna be like, and then horse is 90% legs and 100% ass. That horse had an absolute dump truck back
No,
there. That
it's
kid
a, it's a
absolutely knew-
horse, not an ass.
This who asked. Fuck you.
Yeah, that deserved that. The most inconsequential show on the maybe consequential. No, the most inconsequential show on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, like we might be violating HIPAA talking about this kid's drawing,
It's
but
not
probably
HIPAA.
not.
There's no health information involved.
Well, it's not just hell. It's even about just like the identity and like, I'm Alex.
I'm Aaron. I don't know. I don't think I really breached anything.
So for the first thing we're going to talk about is how Aaron violated HIPAA and exactly why it happened.
I'm losing my job.
We talk about our opinions and random stuff, despite the fact that nobody asked.
All right, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about a would you rather that I made up. So, are you ready for this? Would
Sure.
you? That didn't sound confident. Are you not confident in my ability to come up with cool, funny, and interesting content?
Don't act like you came up with this.
I did come up with this.
Oh, actually, you did come up
I
with
actually
this
did come up with this one.
Oh, for once. My bad.
Fuck you.
My bad. I'm not saying I come up with like any of the ones I present on my own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this does happen to be the one that you actually did come up with from scratch.
I did.
All right, present it, please.
Would you rather supercharge one of your senses, like taste, touch, smell, whatever, or, I'm sorry, completely start over. Would you rather, fuck. Would you rather, shut up.
My bad.
Would you rather,
All right, go.
would you rather,
I'm waiting.
would you rather,
Just tell me what
God
it is.
fucking damn it.
Whoa, my bad. Elbowed the table.
Yeah, thank God you apologized to that cup.
My bad, table. No, it wasn't the cup, though. It was the table. Anyway. Oh my god. My gecko just fucking made a sound at us.
That was your gecko? I thought that was just like the wall.
Dude, the wall's talking to me. It's the Spanish man that lives in my walls.
Jesus. We fucking farted. Your gecko absolutely just ripped one right now.
She might have.
Maybe.
Do geckos fart?
You can email us, whoaskcats@gmail.com, if you know anything about gecko anatomy, how they expel
Specifically farts. Get to
Farts.
the point.
If
Jesus.
do geckos fart? You can email us, whoaskcats@gmail.com. Anyway, would you rather be normal or
That would be nice.
would you rather be normal or supercharge one of your senses, like taste, touch, hear, smell, whatever, but you can't do or understand any math past a second grade level?
So you can't even understand it.
Yeah. So like again, would you rather be normal, or you have the opportunity to supercharge one of your senses, but you have to operate at a second grade math level for the rest of your life?
Can I not just like use a calculator? You know?
You can use a calculator, I'd say. Or, but like someone have to like, if it's like if it's something more complicated than like adding, subtracting, multiplying, and any of that stuff, then you would have to like have someone explain to you, or you have to like look it up every time.
You know, I don't feel like that's that bad.
Yeah. So what sense would you pick? Unless you want me to go first.
I'm just trying to understand what it would be like to supercharge your sense of touch.
Okay. So you're thinking about touch?
I just don't even know what that would like. What would that be?
I feel like you could feel like even like the most like intricate levels of like, it's like a big thing in like psychology and like research and stuff like that about being able to sense the difference between two different points, which honestly would bring a lot to the field of science. Being able to like figure out exactly. Actually, I don't think that would bring out anything at all. I think that would just be impressive, but the psychologists wouldn't really care.
Yeah. Wouldn't do much for psychology.
You could really tell the difference between different textures, like really well.
Oh, this thing is coarse as fuck. And I know that for sure.
Hey man, I feel like I could have told you that. I didn't really need to supercharge one of my senses to be
No, but you didn't understand how coarse. Holy shit.
I guess you're right. I guess I wouldn't understand. You would like get it.
Yeah. Well, maybe I would like. I don't really see. Oh, I would get it.
Oh my god, he knows how soft that velvet is. Holy shit.
I'm glad the word that came out of your mouth was velvet.
Also, his dick skin is really.
Okay. I don't think I would choose touch though.
Okay. I'm glad we talked about it then.
I was just trying. I explicitly stated it was for clarification purposes.
Okay, so yeah, I guess touch. I can't think of anything. And maybe it just feels really good, you know? Maybe it's just like it's like ultimate like sensory experience of like
anything can make you come.
You jump in the water, come.
You get in bed, that's come right there.
Right there. Yeah, I don't know. You like sit down to go take a drive, come.
You just came, come.
You know what really turns me on is the feeling of cum.
I mean, hey, that's the best part.
What? Excuse me?
I don't think we're on the same page there.
I don't think so either.
I just meant the feeling of actually doing it.
No,
That
I
moment is the
know.
best feeling.
I was talking the little texture of.
Oh, yeah, we were
Like
on different
ejaculate.
pages. That feels pretty good.
No, that's the best part.
I mean, it's good for the skin, but that doesn't make it feel good. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I talk to them often. Anyway.
I feel like you're biased in the research that you're looking at for. Do you rub cum on yourself?
That's none of your business.
You know what? Sure, that was an overstep by me. My bad.
Yeah, leave me alone.
That was definitely a yes. Just saying yes would have been less of a yes than saying what you just said.
Jesus, man, just let me do my private business.
All right, speaking of cum, actually, my super thing I want to supercharge is taste.
It's supercharged taste, but everything just tastes like cum.
That would be terrible. What the fuck? And I can't do math.
I'll take it.
This is a win-win situation.
My favorite flavor. I mean, I don't.
Can you name one other flavor? One. One. I don't
know what that number is.
Okay, so my thought, supercharging taste would be really fun. I think like when I say supercharge, I mean like to existential levels, like insane, like scientifically impossible levels of elevating taste. Like I could figure out like the chemical composition of something. I can read into its history, like where it's been, like by even like the faintest like years old, like, oh, there was sweat on this at one point and it, yeah, no, that was Aaron's mom. Like I can And
Leave Robin out of this.
she knows what she signed up for when she had you.
That's facts. That's fair enough.
Like I can find out like the history of something. I can find out like like chemically or even like molecularly like what it's made of and all that shit. But I do have to lick it, and I think that's just like a fun. I think it's just like a fun thing. I feel like I can make some maybe like cop show like a detective. What's it called? Like a cop. Like they procedural like procedural cop show like a NCIS or something like that, or even like Psych, where they like figure out crimes and stuff, and it's
Bones.
like exactly.
That's
But
a good one.
but it's the shtick.
CSI.
The shtick is that I have to secretly lick like the whole crime scene in order to figure out what happened, and it's all the hijinks of, just like distracting the my partner in crime goes to distract
Law
the
and
police
Order
while I just
SVU.
you get what we're past. We know the area of like cinema of where we are. I'm talking about licking things, and you're listing shows right now. Where do you think we should be?
What's the point?
That like it would be like a fun idea for a show that like
Nice little gag.
yeah like
Literally.
you know
I have to get a little deeper down this. Get a better taste.
it was the mailman.
Yep, it's come.
Yes, Mr. Cohen, you actually just licked like the sample that we just picked up from the crime scene. It was clear it was a sexual assault. Like it was very clear that this person like ejaculated in the spot right here, which is why we picked it up, try to figure out who it is, test the DNA and everything. You just licked it.
Oh, yeah,
and then told us it was cum.
That was sexual assault, all right. Cum is salty as shit.
Anyway, my thing is that I would wanna it'd be fun and interesting to be able to find out like crazy information, but I have to taste things. And you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with sacrificing my tongue for that.
That's just really strange, but you know what?
Mhm.
I like your commitment to that. I like your enthusiasm. I can't fault you.
Yeah. Am I gonna be mad at math? Yeah. Is that a risk I'm willing to take? Yeah.
Yeah,
Have I thought about it that much? Not really. But you
I
know
think
what? That's fine.
any smart person who hasn't thought about it that much would be dumb not to take it.
Exactly. See? You know where I'm coming from.
Any smart person would be dumb. Yeah.
So you call me smart.
I'll give that to you. Yeah. So here's my question. I'm thinking about sight.
Mhm.
And how do I phrase this? There are so many aspects of sight.
Yeah.
And there's like being able to see really far, being able to see lots of detail up close, like peripheral vision.
If I can figure out like the molecular composition of something through my tongue, I'm gonna say that like sky's the limit on sight. I'm gonna say you can like X-ray vision, like fucking like all the crazy shit.
I'm taking that, bro. Imagine being able to like
See
go up
skeletons and shit. That'd be so scary. I know. Like, ooh,
It's like
spooky.
Halloween all the time.
So spooky.
Dude, I can get the X-ray. I can find all the diamonds.
True. Unless a mod finds you, then they'll kick you off the server.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I would start
The
my
server of
own.
Earth.
The server. I mean, just they launch you into space.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the government finds you like in a cave, like just literally taking a rock out of the wall. You were kidnapped, like hood over your head, kidnapped, like brought to a space and shot into space.
I like the idea of a dystopian future where dead people and delinquents are just launched into space. And instead of Earth being surrounded by space debris, it's just surrounded by dead bodies.
You know, what's actually really interesting is that we kind of already talked about this. There was one episode that we talked about launching old people into space as
That's
a research
true.
study, but we also joked that like, oh, what if it's a dystopian future where prisoners and everything, like if you ever like arrested for something, there's no jail, it's just space.
Yeah, that was a total joke.
Mhm.
Funny how.
What do you know? What do you know? What do you know about the government right now? Are we planning something?
I don't know anything. I'm just
Now-
stating my
now,
opinions.
Come at it from this perspective. Ready? If you were a government agent and you knew something about this and that this was real, and I just asked you about it, would you also just say no, exactly as you just did?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I just want to let you sit in that.
But then, what am I supposed to say if I actually just don't know?
You know,
This
I
is a
didn't.
corner.
I didn't think that far ahead. Yeah, it is. What is it? What's the fucking answer the question? Damn it. Oh, but
But
yeah,
back to the
sight. You get. I'll say X-ray vision. All like. You know what? Fuck it. Laser vision. You get all. You get a bunch of cool shit.
no, I won't. Laser vision is
No,
too
please.
far.
I couldn't possibly. I couldn't possibly.
It doesn't fit for me.
Okay.
But I like the idea of being able to like just go up to like a vantage point, like a really high up point, and being able to like see whatever.
Zoom in. Yeah.
Yeah, zoom in as far as I want.
Mhm.
I feel like that's really sick. A lot of advantages, like
Yeah.
being able to see. Like you can taste the microscopic composition, but I can see the microscopic composition.
You can do exactly what I can do, but you don't need to lick it.
Yeah. And I like peripheral vision is amazing.
You're the antagonist in the show, where like I'm like the hero trying to just like trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to like do it for the good of the people. You're doing it for for like money. You're doing it for like the fame and everything. And I look fucking stupid because I'm on my hands and knees licking the ground, and you just look down. It's just like, yeah, the mailman did it. Like clearly, like these are like his fingernail clipping. Like he has it's his DNA and
Yeah,
everything.
I can see from here that that's cum. I mean, I'd like a lick of it too, but like I understand.
I know
why
that
you're
comes
doing
anywhere. The molecular composition of that ejaculate is unmistakable.
I want my special ability to be able to identify any person by their cum, any man by their cum.
Well, I mean, any of the you can hear that it's like an echolocation. You just like you send a little click, and if you have super hearing, it's just like, oh, I know exactly the composition of that. That's how Daredevil is in like comics. He's like his whole thing is that he's blind, but his other senses are so good, especially his hearing, that he can like map the room out just walking around because he can like hear. It's like an echolocation that he can like hear everything.
Right, but that doesn't go down to molecules.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if like you super duper charge it, like
Uh,
like Daredevil fell into like a vat of acid or some shit. This is cum we're talking about. Like this is a whole new ball game.
yeah, imagine falling into a vat of cum.
Aaron Cohen was a mild-mannered kid, and then one day his parents died. Separately later, it was an abandoned cum factory.
That sounds so horrendous.
The regulate
Cum factory.
just giant vats of unprotected,
Just
uncovered
milking
cum.
dudes. Just...
I said it was an abandoned cum factory. Why are there still?
but
dudes?
it once was not abandoned.
You know what? I guess yeah. You know what?
And you know what? I'm just
That's on
trying to
me.
understand what a currently functioning cum factory would look like. I'm imagining it's some sort of like suction. You know how like they put it on cows' udders to get the milk? That's a thing. Or like for, like
Yeah.
a woman's like
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
but
like
that's just on a dick.
like a pump machine of some kind.
Yeah, like a dick pump.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A penis pump is a thing.
Yes. That is. I don't know if it'll actually like jerk you
We're
off.
talking about sperm donors.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But-
okay. So sperm banks have taken over the world. That's why there's all these factories. They're
So
like,
much so that now there are non-consensual sperm banks. That's what the factories are. It's men being taken against
okay,
their will,
so this is
being
actually-
farmed for their semen.
This is actually a space opera sci-fi epic. The
Dystopian future.
the primary export of Earth is human cum because apparently it helps aliens somewhere like grow crops or something. I don't fucking know. But it's the primary export of Earth, and like it's like a big effort of Earth to like put it all together. So that's why there's all these factories. Okay, are you following me so far? So
Yeah.
this is where you Aaron Cohen fall into the vat of cum and gives you these superpowers. You fall out. I pushed you in. Oh, that's the big reveal. Okay, I pushed you in, but then I jump in after, so I get my own superpower. And you
We
come
just
out.
happen to get randomly different superpower.
Yep.
Hopefully, I'm moving my mic a little bit. Hopefully, it's not too loud.
Hey man, this is not an exact science. I'll let you know. And then we both burst out, and you're just like, oh my god, I can see so well. And then I'm like, oh my god, I don't remember how to do lattice. I don't remember how to do lattice multiplication. I think we did that in 4th grade.
You mean lettuce?
Lattice multiplication. Oh, you don't know either. Oh my god. All right, I'm over this. I feel like we've maximized this to its
Yeah.
utmost potential.
Enough cum talk. for now. So yeah, I think I would choose to be really bad at math, have a really good sight.
I thought you were gonna be normal out of all after all that.
Yes, fuck all this. I'm gonna be normal.
I'm gonna say taste because it's funny, and it has a lot of the things of the sight thing, but licking things, that's pretty funny. And then food would taste so good. I can't believe that was like the last thing I thought of.
No, food. It wouldn't taste any different.
I feel like I would like really like take in all the flavors, like for
Yeah.
every single thing that it is, and like I can like really process like why I'm not gonna make a cum joke. I promise. I can process like why all the flavors like mix well together so much.
I was holding back the cum joke.
You know what? I'm proud of you. I really feel like we've grown as people.
Yeah, I think too. Look how far we've come.
Wow, I am at a loss for words right now. All right,
Okay, so I'm choosing sight. You're choosing.
choosing taste,
Okay,
and
we're-
yes, neither of us can do division.
Yeah, all right. It's no big deal. Okay,
But yeah, that's our thing.
I could barely divide before this, so to be honest, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose normal because that's like a step up. Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel like we can move on.
yeah, let's move on.
Aaron, is cereal a soup? Why or why not?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Because, well, it all comes down to how you personally define soup. To be honest, I define soup as a liquid with some usually with some solids in there.
Okay, but like at the same time, like, do solids need to be in it in order for it to be
No.
a soup?
No, but
Like it could be chicken soup without any chicken in it.
it's like I envision a bowl with some liquid in there that you're eating with a spoon.
Okay. I mean, what if it's on a plate? What if it's not a lot of soup, but it's on a plate?
I guess you can put soup on a plate. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would say that it's still soup.
Mhm.
Like you're eating a liquid usually with a spoon.
No, it checks out. That checks out.
And
I think it's fine. A lot of people that I see do this bring up a temperature argument, and I think that's dumb. I think that's very dumb.
yeah, anything can be eaten at hot, cold room
Yeah,
temperature.
there's some soup. What is it, like a gazpacho or something like that? It's meant to be. It's meant to be eaten cold.
Yeah, I'm sure there are soups that are meant to be eaten cold.
And it's just like, even if it's meant to be eaten cold, not meant to be eaten cold, fucking whatever. Fuck you. I'll heat up my cereal. I don't care.
Warm milk. No.
My friend texted me the other day, completely out of the blue. Haven't talked to her in a while, and then she was just like, "Would you heat up your milk?" No, I'm sorry. Would you eat hot cereal? And I said, probably not. But no, let me rephrase that. I would, just to make sure that it's dumb.
It would taste. I would do it. It wouldn't taste bad
You think so?
unless heating up milk does some shit to like separate the fat from.
I don't know,
fucking-
maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
But
yeah,
it seems fine to me.
I think also this.
I mean, when I drink straight from Fat Mommy milk, it's pretty warm. So
warm. That shit is boiling hot. What are you talking about?
different mommy milkers. It's different.
Oh, okay.
It varies.
Right.
From milker to milker.
Like the left to the right.
More like from mommy to mommy. This is a good episode,
This is a train wreck.
dude.
I was just telling you, but I'm also gonna say it right now on air that my dad was telling my family, just like, my son Alex is like on he hosts a podcast. You guys should listen to it. But they talk about some pretty choice stuff sometimes, so just like watch out. And I was like, okay, Dad, that's fine. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for telling everyone about it. And if they want to listen to it, that's on them. What was really funny was that afterward he was like, yeah. So I was interested in After too. So with your mom in the car, I randomly started listening to different episodes, and I was like, why would you do that, Dad? Holy shit! And I was like, I need to know exactly which episodes you listened to, and it was fine. He was like, oh, you guys were talking about chicken nuggets. It was so silly. I was like, oh, thank God.
fucking God.
That could have been catastrophic. That could have been world ending.
there needs to be a blacklist of episodes your parents cannot watch.
Yeah,
And they need
this
to,
one.
They need to know which ones.
Yeah, I know.
You need to explicitly tell.
No, I started the process with my dad.
Um,
And it starts with don't listen to anything until I tell you to.
what were we saying before that? Oh yeah. I'm waiting for you to realize that most times the train wreck episodes that you consider a train wreck episode are good episodes.
I mean, like, yeah, we can get meta for a second. I mean, like, it's fine. It's so interesting because those things that I feel like aren't like the best topics or even like the most clippable topics usually do the best on our TikTok.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And I showed a picture of a Greek god and his statue with a 2-foot dick, and that has gotten us over 20,000 views. And I hate that because there's so many other things where I found out that Nickelback is not just one person, but the whole band. I posted that 3 different times because it flopped every time. And I thought more than 100 people would find that.
It's just about pure comedy factor. That's all that matters.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that?
You don't get to decide what's funny, okay?
No, I'm deciding that this is funny. I'm deciding that me finding out that Nickelback is more than one person, funny. I think that's funny.
I think it's funny too, but the internet has decided that other things are funnier.
Yeah, apparently this shit.
Penises are always funny.
All right, that's it. Yep, I guess that's just what we are now. This is Who Asked. We talk about penises.
Strictly and enthusiastically.
With great care.
We have great respect for the penis. Okay?
Yeah, apparently it fucking pays the bills, apparently.
Nothing pays shit around here, dog. Nothing pays fucking shit. Because not enough people watch this podcast. Yeah. Hopefully, one day, maybe.
Yeah.
People will. You're getting a call from your dad.
Oh. I guess we can pause for a second.
I'm leaving this in.
Hi, Dad. Any amount of chicken or mac and cheese of any kind is okay. Oh, actually, if they have like a spicy chicken sandwich, actually, I would go for that. Yeah. 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 And some mac and cheese. Yes, please. Thank you very much. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Aaron, do you want some KFC?
I appreciate it, but no thank you. No thank you.
Aaron said he's good. Thank you. All right, love you, bye.
I cannot express to you how badly I want that to stay in.
It'll probably stay in.
Let's
honestly.
fucking go. Oh my god. Hell yeah.
I thought that was gonna be like really serious. I thought it was gonna be like, hey, hon, like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? I'm gonna come pick you up. Like, someone's in the hospital, or like someone just tested positive, or something like that. It was not that. It was just him asking me for KFC.
Oh, they heard.
Which
you were pointing it directly into the microphone.
I was doing that. I felt like he just would have texted me that. You know?
No,
we were just texting about
it was important enough to call.
Yeah.
It's KFC.
It's KFC.
I haven't had KFC in so long.
KFC's pretty good. I haven't had it in a long time either. It's honestly probably been like a year or so.
I've had more recently. I've had Chick-fil-A, Popeyes.
Same. I had Popeyes for the first time. I think like earlier this year.
It's unremarkable in my opinion.
I think it's fine. It's definitely like a greasy type of like inebriated food. Like that's like I'm drunk and I just got back to my apartment and be like, oh, you know what I could fuck up right now? Some Popeyes.
See, when that happens to me, it's always Wawa every
time. Yeah, no,
every single time.
That makes sense.
It's pretty good. Their mac and cheese slaps, and it's cheap and it's quick.
I just have to try. I respect all those things. I mean, if it was closer by to me, I totally would. But like, I'm in New York City, and there's just like 24/7 bodegas and everything. So like, that's the vibe.
I get it. What the fuck were we talking about?
We were talking about cereal a while ago.
Oh yeah, I don't really know how much depth there is to this discussion. Like,
yeah, it's very reminiscent of like the sandwich, if a hot dog is a sandwich discussion, but like a lot less layers. But yeah, we can bring it to another little thing that I have. I just want to talk about something that happened to me. I wrote it down as a possible thing that we could open with, but it's been so long since we've recorded that it's just been a long time. But are you ready for this?
I burped. Yeah, go for it.
So I was babysitting my neighbor one time, and it had been a few hours, and like it's fun to hang out with him, but he's like really energetic kid, and I just wasn't feeling it that day anymore. I had about an hour left with him, and I was just waiting for his dad to come home. Then he was like, "Oh, I have an idea. Let's go outside and like do all of these crazy things outside." Like he had like this whole game he wanted to play, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds like a lot." And there was no reason we couldn't have went outside. It was hot. It was like a nice day. It was like all these things. Like, ugh, I really just like don't have the energy to like run around and go outside right now.
When was this?
This was over the summer.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, there was one day I was home over the summer, and I basically what happened was that I didn't want to go outside with him, and so he's like, "All right, the only thing I need is my shoes." And I looked down and I saw his shoes, and I no hesitation, kicked them right under the couch. Kicked them right under the couch. Oh no, that because he would have found it because he was like really on his hands and knees.
I imagine something so different than what you were explaining to me.
I lifted up the couch and I put his shoes like deeper under the couch because he wasn't gonna pick up the couch. I put the couch down and he's like, "Oh, I can't find my shoes." Like, "Hey man, like, have you looked for it?" Like, no, this is the best part. I've never seen your shoes over here before. I don't know why you keep looking over here.
You gaslit him?
Like, you can go check the closet where like your parents' shoes are, but like your shoes aren't here, man. Hey, I'd love to play and hang out with you, but we shouldn't go outside without our shoes. And he's like, "Oh, fine, you're right. If I can't find them, that's so weird. I thought they were right here." I was like, "Yeah, man, that's crazy." For an hour, we just hung out. We like watched TV. We played and like we played with toys and everything. His dad, I saw his dad pull into the driveway, and he went to go say hi to his dad. He opened the door and like went outside, picked up the couch, brought the shoes out, put them right there. Like, "Oh, buddy, your shoes were right here. What are you talking about?" He's like, "Whoa, that was so weird. I can't believe I didn't see them." And I felt like God.
You gaslit him?
Yep.
And he ate it up.
Yep.
Holy shit,
I'm not
kids
gonna
are
lie.
stupid.
I'm not gonna lie, it felt really good.
All right, can I tell you what I thought for some reason?
Sure.
So when you said that he said, "All I need is my shoes," for some reason I thought that implied that he didn't need his clothes.
Yes, man. I've been hanging out with this kid. He's ass naked, and he's just like, what do I need? Shoes. No socks. No socks.
I need
Shoes.
to protect my feet when I go outside. That is my number one priority. Shoes.
No, I will say on the record, every time I hang out with kids by themselves, both of us fully clothed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, I hope you do because it's true.
You sound a little bit too desperate.
Shut up. Yeah.
Haven't been to your basement in a while, by the way.
I don't have a basement.
Okay.
Hey man, you gotta stop fucking asking about the basement, man. I just like put the mic down. Like,
Hey man, for real, fucking shut up about the basement.
I swear to fucking God, man. I know you know, and we're gonna talk about it, but not right now.
You haven't shared in a while. I'm getting pretty desperate.
Oh, okay. I'm done with this. I'm over this.
Maybe we cut that out. Jesus Christ.
Perhaps. But yeah, I gaslit my kid that I was babysitting, and I not only do I not regret it, but I would do it again, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, fucking around with kids in ways like that
Mhm.
is really fun. Just making them feel powerless. Not a weird way.
I mean, okay. What do you mean by not a weird way?
But just like making them understand how like bigger and smarter you are.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, but you have to be like really careful about how we talk about this.
Hey, that's your mind in the gutter.
I'm looking out for you, man. You're applying to jobs. I'm looking out for you.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah. I do love working with kids, by the way, and I've done it very much, and I need to make that clear.
Yeah, like that kid that we were bullying at the start of the episode about his drawing.
No. We weren't bullying him. I was very happy to have him participate.
Yeah, but gaslighting the kid just in like a really inconsequential way, and like it had just rained earlier, like that night, so like the ground was kind of muddy too. Like there were so many reasons I didn't want to go outside, and it was like beneficial for us not do it too. So really, it was kind of like a good thing that I did that. It's not only not bad, it's kind of good if you think about it. right?
This is some sort of psychological some shit. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
It's like akin to gaslighting.
Well, guess what? I'm a graduate. I'm a psychology graduate, and you're
I am
you,
a graduate.
and you were still in college. So really, I think I know more than you. So you can't psychoanalyze me.
I don't know about that one.
How's your relationship with your mom? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, lots of snuffing.
In Futurama, there was an episode where there was like these like Amazonian like giant women on a planet, but there's no men, and then they capture the men, and then be like, oh, death by snoo snoo. That's what they call sex. And then I thought you were gonna say snoo snoo.
So it's not sex. Death by snoo snoo doesn't sound like sex to me.
Oh, it's sex, all right.
Sounds like something similar to sex, but not quite there, and a lot more devious.
I don't know.
Wow, you're just gonna play that card? Okay.
I honestly have no idea. Honestly, your mind is the one in the gutter at the moment.
That was they're literally spelling out what they're doing. It's pretty anyway. There's also an episode of Futurama where this is. I feel like most people are aware of this. Where what's the main character's name? Fry.
Philip J. Fry.
He goes back in time and fucks his own mom.
Yes. Okay, so that was an accident. It was like he was
Yeah,
just like
he wasn't like I'm gonna go fuck my mom. He just like
it was it's a paradox that he's his own grandfather.
yeah.
And it was like, oh, don't mess with the time stream, don't talk to anyone, don't do anything, just do what you need to do and get out. And Fry like hooks up with this woman, and then he like looks down and was just like, oh fuck, like this is your name, like that's my grandma's name. And it's like, oh man, like I don't. And then they went back to the present and like everything was fine, and they were like, what did your grandfather look like? And it was like exactly him. I was like, oh,
Oh, this is he fucked his grandma.
yes.
My bad. I don't really watch Futurama, so
Hey, it's been a long time since I watched it, but it's such a great show. I highly recommend
It is a good
Futurama
show.
to anyone watching. Yeah. Do you have any gaslighting kid stories?
oh, I'm sure if I was a camp counselor for a while. I'm sure I can reach back. I have. I have to be careful with what stories I share.
Or we can talk about one more quick other thing.
Yeah, let's talk about one quick other thing.
Okay. Aaron. Spiders, rats, snakes, or babies? Now, let me preface this.
Is this like which one I'd rather eat?
So let me preface this. This is something I read directly off the document on your section of the document, right?
yeah.
No elaboration. You thought that was hilarious and you wanted to include it. So now I need to ask you. This is something you need to elaborate on. Again, snakes. It just said it was a bullet
I
point
know
that just
it
said snakes,
Go for it.
rats, fucking something else or baby. I already forgot.
No fucking babies. No.
We're actually anti fucking babies.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're either anti fucking babies or you're pro.
Or you're getting launched into space.
Anyway, it's snakes, rats, spiders, or babies.
Forgot spiders.
It's which one are you most afraid of?
Oh, afraid of. Ooh, that's a fun. I didn't think it was gonna be like. I was like, I don't know how the babies are gonna fit into this.
Or which one would you most want to eat?
Now, there's this really cool essay by Jonathan Swift I would love to show you. That's the one where they propose. It's a modest proposal where they control the population problem and the famine problem by eating babies.
Oh,
It's a satirical. It's like a very famous satirical essay. Never mind. All right. Is it eat or is it afraid of?
it's afraid of.
I honestly have to say babies. I those motherfuckers got hands, dude.
Yeah, you wanna know why? Because they're people.
Well, no,
Not all of them have two hands, by the way. You fucking ableist.
You're right. I'm sorry for all the disabled babies listening to the app podcast right now. My bad. The most ingenuine apology.
Yeah.
Like reading off my hand.
You clearly hate disabled babies. It's very obvious.
I'm sorry. I'm not anti-disabled babies enough. No. So my thing is that babies are so like soft and fragile, and like there's so many ways to fuck up like interacting with a kid like that, with especially like an infant that young. Like I would be so I mean, it's happened, but like, not that it's happened. Like dropping a baby.
It's happened. Not that it's happened. I don't know, buddy. Sounds pretty contradictory to me.
No. Okay. Bottom line, there's a lot of ways to fuck up like interacting with a kid. You could like, I would be so afraid that I would fucking like drop the baby or something. That I would be too afraid to even do it. Like a rat or a mouse.
I'd be
or
so
whatever.
afraid. No, not saying it. No, continue. Yeah.
There's like a rat, a mouse, a spider, fucking whatever. Like even if something fucks up, it can't be that bad. Like
That's a
that's another
weird
human
angle to
child.
take.
That's another human child that I could be like,
And thus, you are more afraid of babies than you are of snakes.
yeah, yeah. If the snake kills me, that's on me.
I'm just saying, if I was I would be way more uncomfortable if I was in a room with a snake than if I was in a room with a baby. And that is
If you're all... really.
just a fucking random ass snake in the fuck. I walk into a room and there's a snake in the corner.
Why are you alone in a room with a baby, huh?
I didn't say I was alone in the room with the baby.
Mm-hmm.
However, if I was, I wouldn't be that uncomfortable.
Okay.
I would just be like, damn, there's a fucking baby in here. Holy shit.
Yeah, and I'd be like, damn, there's a fucking snake in here. Next question.
I would be like, oh my god, that's a snake.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Dude, it's like I'm really there. You really transported me.
Thanks, bro. Thought that was a good portrayal of nervous and scared.
Okay. In actuality, if I had to go between a snake, spider, or rat, I'm gonna say a rat. Rats are fast.
Rats are fast.
There's this. So in where I am in the Bronx, what happens quite often is I'll be walking toward my apartment or something like that, but I'm outside. I know a squirrel when I see it because it'll like run across, like fluffy tail. Even if it goes pretty fast, I know that's a squirrel.
Yeah.
If a rat runs by in the street, what's crazy, how I know is that it's a rat, is that I couldn't tell if it was a squirrel fast enough. Because it's so much faster and it's so much more like faster that like it's simply just like I blink and it's gone, and before I can register what it was, I know it was a rat because I would have been able to tell if it was a squirrel.
Yeah, they're really fast. The thing about it is though, I don't feel like rats are really ever going to be aggressive towards me.
But what if it had a knife?
What the fuck?
Okay, it's the exact same. Snakes, rats, spiders, or babies, but the opposition has a knife.
The fucking spiders, bro. Spiders with a knife? That shit's fucking ridiculous. I would die.
True, they got enough appendages where they can be running really fast and be holding the knife.
And they can go on ceilings, on walls, and they can make webs.
True.
We're fucked, bro.
Honestly, yeah. Pack it up. Like we're not coming home.
So, if you were immortal, but there was a spider across the country that was also immortal, that was constantly stalking you and trying to kill you, I don't know how the rest of this.
What would I have a knife? Like that is at the end of it.
I don't know how the rest of it works.
Yeah, it's like the snail thing, except the whole thing about the snail is that it's slow. A spider would just fucking beeline toward you.
How fucking no? It would, if anything, it would spider line. All right. And secondly, how
you
fast do you think
man.
spiders can move?
That was low hanging. You are small for that.
I've always been small. Anyway, how fast can if a spider was in LA right now, how fast could it possibly get here?
In a car? I don't know. Maybe like
No. Plane.
Well, geez, I mean, if we're talking like planes, I guess a day.
No, obviously not talking planes.
I don't know. I don't know the speed of a spider, but I know that if it's like a spider will usually crawl around pretty slowly.
All right,
but
so
if
if
it's freaked out, a spider will fucking kick it into like overdrive.
That's true.
Spiders got wheels, man.
No, they have legs.
What about wheelchair spiders? Have you ever thought about that?
No,
you
wanna
can't
know
roll
why?
your eyes at me after saying spiders don't have wheels, they have legs. You cannot roll your eyes at me after I made that joke, after you made that joke.
I can. Actually, I can, and I did, and I would do it again.
Fuck, he's right. He can do that. He did it.
So, what about... I am scared of snakes because I feel like I can get away from a spider, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's harder to get away from a snake.
I feel it's really weird because like it's really hard to understand how snakes move, because like, and that I feel
Yeah.
adds an extra layer
I
of
can
like fear
I can
to it.
provide clarification. So on the bottom of the snake is
Wheels,
no
knives.
knife wheels. No, genuinely though. So on the bottom of the snake's belly, there's thousands of hands, and they just they just
Human
grip-
hands.
They just human shaped. And they grip the ground, and they just pull backwards,
Mhm.
and that's how a snake moves.
That's
That's science right there. You can ask. We can't ask Steve Irwin because he died, but
wow. That was the first place your mind went. Just like any scientist, any person that's associated with animals, or maybe even a scientist. No, let's go with Steve Irwin.
he knows a lot about animals.
He knew a lot about animals.
Oh, damn, that's tough. Yeah, past tense.
His son, his
Or
daughter.
his daughter. You also can't ask
Bindi, though?
Charles Darwin 'cause he's dead too.
I read
Kids
some
are
of
probably
I
dead,
read some of
too.
Darwin stuff for class sometimes.
Yeah.
That should make no fucking sense.
Really?
Like I remember reading certain parts, and like it was talking about like his theory of like natural selection and everything. I knew what he was trying to say because I've learned it in other places, but like reading his words, I was like, doesn't make any fucking sense. This dude is on crack.
Well, think about it. He was the first person to ever if I am recalling correctly, he was the first person to ever conceptualize this shit. Think about how hard that is to do.
Hey man, I get it. I get it because I've learned about it in other contexts. But I mean like, man, it must have been really hard for other people to read his stuff and him to be like, yeah, no, this is how it works. And them to read that and be like, I don't know, Charlie, man. Like this shit, what are you on? Because I want it. Like this doesn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, yeah, he was probably like a lot wrong, but he was right enough.
No, I mean like incomprehensible in terms of like, I don't even know what he was trying to say.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
all over the place, like all like not any like it was weird. It was weird. Anyway, he probably knows how fast spiders go, yeah.
No, we were talking about how snakes move.
Oh,
He probably knows both.
he probably does know both.
Yeah.
I mean, the Galapagos Islands probably had mad
Did the
shit.
Galapagos Island. Angry poop? Sorry. Oof. That was honestly one of the worst things I've said in a bad way. Man.
We've talked about vats of cum this episode, and I like how this is where you draw the line.
It's just bad.
Yeah. You
Man.
want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to end the episode so we can talk about it?
Yeah, I think I got to dissect that one, unpack it really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Final answer: babies. By the way, or a rat with a gun. I mean, a knife. Shit.
If we're talking guns, damn. I feel like a snake has the best capacity to pull the trigger of a gun.
Yeah, you know, a snake always got that thing on him. Can a snake conceal carry?
I'm gonna go final answer. I honestly don't know. I have no fucking idea, but I'm gonna go snakes.
I'm gonna go a baby or a rat with a weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go snakes because they got so many hands.
They do have a lot of
Kinda
hands.
scary.
Apparently, they
Yeah.
do have a lot of hands.
It's like a centipede, kind of almost, but with hands.
Yeah, centipedes also have hands.
Centipedes have legs.
Yeah, no, I know they have little. I know, but you were like, yeah, they have so many little hands. You know, like centipedes. That's exactly what you said.
Did I?
Yes, that's
Ooh.
why I made that. You good, man?
I have no recollection of anything I say after 5 minutes.
5 minutes. How long do you think we've been doing this?
I have no recollection of anything.
End the episode.
Okay. But if we're talking, okay.
All I'm saying is that if I had a gun too, then maybe it would be an even fight.
I'm just saying, if babies had less hands.
In this essay, I will.
Okay. We have an Instagram. We have a TikTok at Who Asked Cast. We have a YouTube channel, Who Asked ? Where you can see all the videos of us doing our dumbass fucking podcast. We have a website, whoaskedpodcast.podbean.com, where you can see all of our socials and all the episodes that we've ever done.
And we have our email, whoaskcast@gmail.com. Any topic submissions, anything you guys want us to talk about, you want to yell at us for our stupid opinions, or, you just want to yell at us and at all, even if you agree with our opinions, that's fine too. Also, if you know how snakes move, how fast spiders move, And whoaskcast@gmail.com.
All right. See you next time.
Oh, and if geckos can fart.
Oh yeah, that's important. Gecko farts.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Bye.